Welcome, everyone. So, there's nowhere to go. There's nowhere to escape. There's nowhere to retreat to or away from. This is inescapable and unavoidable and totally all-encompassingly this, because it's everything. What we're talking around, or what this is appearing to talk around, is everything. This is everything. This is simply all there is. There is no edge or dimension to this. That can seem to appear, that's this appearing as that too. Nothing gets out of this appearance. Nothing escapes it. Nothing else other than this. So it's immediacy. What these words are really apparently seeming to point to is immediacy, and yet that's immediacy appearing as words and concepts, terms and suggestions. So even the words aren't really elaborating or describing, because nothing is separate from immediacy to elaborate on it. There is only immediacy. That's all there is. Immediacy is inseparable. It's not a destination. It's not a thing in and of itself. It's not anything. It's undefinable, and therefore it's incomprehensible. It's unconditional. It can be anything. It could appear to be anything. And it has no meaning or purpose without timeline, without dimension of timeline, without the dimension of spaceline, without the dimension of there being a real separate reality where things are known and related to and distinct. Immediacy is completely unknowable, and it's impossible to understand or to know when it's all there is, and there's nothing else other than that to relate to it. So this is unknowable. This is completely unknowable. There is only this. There's no knower. There's no known thing. So immediacy, unknowable, totality, and that has no real cause and effect either. So there's no real direction to go with any of that. Again, as was said at the apparent beginning of this intro, meaninglessly, without the intention to help anyone reach anything or go anywhere else. This isn't going anywhere already. No outcome to be made. No conclusion to make or reach. No desired outcome or goal of any kind without separation. So there's nothing to achieve, and there's nothing to change or fall away. There's nothing to get rid of. There's no one to get rid of. There's no one to become enlightened or to be anything. There's no attainment or accomplishment. There is only what is and is not, and it's that simple. And all of the seeking energy that this seems to appear as would just seem to be an energy, really, an energy of feeling like this isn't whole, this isn't free, this isn't full, and it could become that one day in an apparent imagined future. Well, then that's this too, just telling stories for no reason at all. So there's no sense that anything is wrong or right, and that anything needs to change on any level, unconditionally. This is changeless freedom. So without real cause effect, without real meaning, purpose, significance, intention, agenda, outcomes, goals, etc., without any of this real direct, this actual directional based pathway stuff, this has no point. This meeting has no point because it's not going anywhere. It's not trying to make anything happen. There is no need for anything to happen already. This is complete, whole, and free for no one and no reason.
Alexis, when you say this has no point, that isn't intending to mean towards the meeting. That's intending to mean towards this, that
There's
this has no meaning.
there's no point to anything.
Yeah.
Hi.
Hello, Alexis.
Oh yeah.
The fact that you used the word point, that was exactly the feeling today as I was thinking, what is the point? And, a frustration. I know I can't go back to what was. Um, I'm kind of the feeling of being stuck and not really stuck in the sense of friends don't do what they were for me. Everything just seems, I mean, just seems like, get me out of this. Yeah, this is the feeling.
Right. Well, there is only this,
Yeah.
and there is no me to get out of this.
But then why is the feeling is that there isn't, I mean, the me. Yeah, there's no, well, that's the frustrating part, isn't it?
Hmm. Well, you've came to the wrong place for a solution, I'm afraid. Because what you long for is this already. It's not even in front of you. You can't grab it. It's already. It's the frustration too.
But surely the frustration is there because the me, because of the me.
Well, no, the me isn't there already, really. There's just frustration apparently happening, or there isn't. But there isn't a me to have or have not. It's a dream and it's fantasy, it's story stuff. That there's a me that is frustrated, and the reason the frustration is happening is because of me. The storytelling. Because of is story time. There just is what's happening. It has no reason or purpose behind it, nor does it need one.
But it's uncomfortable.
Well, that's what's happening. So comfort and discomfort, and then wanting for something else to happen.
Well, wanting to be free from it.
Well, this may sound rather brutal, but you never will be.
Can you explain?
Well, you will never be free from this, but this might be free from you that never was. No one gets relief from this. No one gets relief from whatever it is they think they own. Liberation is the incomprehensible, unknowable revelation that there is no one to own or know anything. So there's no one to be liberated either. There's no one to be free from anything. There is only freedom. Whatever is happening is that. That's not good news. That's not positive. It's not polarized.
Then what is the me? What is it that's the me is?
There isn't one. There isn't a me. There never was.
Never was. But how do I, yeah. How is it that I feel that there is?
Well, it's a feeling. You could say there's an energy that feels to be here, but that's not a me. It's not anything. It's just energy. It's energy being here. That's not a problem. It's not wrong. It's not bad. It's not anything other than what's appearing to happen. In the appearance, apparently, there can seem to be a dis-ease when this energy feels like it's here, localized, positional. And out of that grows or seems to grow, a separate reality in which everything is known by this separate reality. Everything is known and distant from that, which you might call me. It's not really there. And every one and everything that I relate to is a separate thing. My parents, my friends, etc. Everything is separate from me and I relate to it. And that's how I know it. That's my nutrition, is knowing. That keeps me, the dream, real, awake and aware. And so I go off in my dream of free will and choice and timeline, continuity and space, looking to relate, to know, and to own. But none of that is real. It's energy just pretending in a way or appearing to be positional and separate. There's no solution to that because it's an illusion and it's not a problem to be solved. It's just energy. That's all there is. All there is energy.
It's nice to hear that, but it's different to accept it.
Well, who's going to accept any of that?
Well, exactly, if there's no one. But
And what
why?
is going to accept that? Why would it even need to be accepted? That would just be another process headed somewhere else.
So what is it that's blocking that aspect for me to, well, for the no me? I mean, there's still a strong feeling of me. So what is it?
There's nothing in the way. There's no blockage. There's only what's appearing to happen. It's too simple for comprehension.
Well, it's obviously too simple for my complicated head.
Well, there's just what's appearing to happen. And what's appearing to happen is some kind of attempt. That's
Yeah.
this. That's this appearing as some kind of an attempt. It's trying to go somewhere else, trying to make something happen, to fix something or figure something out. There's
That's
nothing
right.
to fix or figure out or change or get to. There's just what's appearing to happen.
So if I scream,
Hmm.
it's what it's appearing to happen if I scream.
Well, try it. There you go.
Because that's the feeling.
Okay. So then that's what's appearing to happen. What else is there?
What else is there? That's a good question. What else is there? Well, that's a good point. What else is there? So, what else is there? What else is there?
It's not a puzzle to be solved. The question is kind of rhetorical, really. It's not
Yeah,
asking someone anything, and it's not someone asking something. It's there's nothing else.
right.
There's nothing else to find or to get to. It just is what's appearing to happen.
But it hits it at the point. What else is there? That's the
Right.
point.
Well, that's not the intention.
Well,
There's
that's
no,
not.
there's no intention to make something happen when a question gets asked or answered.
Yeah, but it conveys, well, whatever. I suppose it doesn't. But I like it. I like what else is there.
Mhm.
Yeah, I want to stay with that. Thank you.
Thank you.
Hi, Alexis.
Hey,
You're right.
how are you?
I'm all right. I'm all right. Yeah. I just woke up and I was talking to somebody and they said Alexis has got a meeting at 8 o'clock. I got to go. And I said, I'll join as well.
Oh,
Yeah,
lovely to see you.
just got back from a long week. Yeah.
Yeah, how was it?
Well, there was Lincoln, of course, and then there was Kenneth. So yeah, it was
Oh,
wonderful.
nice.
Wonderful energy, wonderful people.
Sweet.
So there was just two or three points I heard there, all of which I know, so to speak. Yeah. The
Hmm.
first one was the fodder or the nutrition is knowledge. I think you said that a moment ago.
It seems that way in the dream, yes.
Yeah, yeah. And the knowledge is sought in order to unravel the puzzle, so to speak. Yeah. The
The
puzzle of
puzzle,
despair, puzzle of loss, or something.
the puzzle which is already non-existent, yes.
Yeah. Interesting. Which brings me on to Anna's point. What was it you said about there is just this? Is that what you said a few minutes ago, or what was being said? There is
Probably,
only
probably
yeah.
some jargon like that, yeah.
Yeah, all right, yeah. And I remember the point that Jim made. He said, "Show me something other than this."
Yeah, show me something else, yeah.
Yeah, show me something else. So that's quite powerful. Show me something other than this. Yeah. Mm.
Mhm.
Mm.
Yeah,
Alrighty.
there's just
Yeah.
what's happening, and what's happening can appear as attempt to find something else other than what's happening. And what can also appear to happen is trying to stay with what's happening, which is also what's appearing to happen. Like there's nowhere to go and there's nowhere to stay.
Yeah.
There's nowhere to remain. There's nowhere to retreat to or away from. There's nothing else other than what's appearing to happen. And all attempts are that too.
Yeah. So yeah, surely, yeah. Of course, it can be a a desire to run away from something, get something, keep something. Yeah.
Mhm. That would be the energy of the dream seeker. Yeah.
Yeah. Of course. Of course. Yeah. Yeah. All right. Thank you, Alexis.
Hey Alexis,
Hi.
so in the movie Finding Nemo,
Hmm.
in the climax scene, they say, "Okay, what now?" Right?
What point of the film is that?
So it's just the very end, the climax.
Oh.
So they say, "Okay, what now? Like, what do I do?" So it's kind of like because we are so used to doing something now. I feel like okay, so many things are just crumbling because I'm so used to it
Hmm.
in some other way. So it's like what now, and
Mhm.
it's scary, but it's also great that all your job is just done. It's amazing that you don't have to do anything, but also just what now. And but paradoxically, I also find myself enjoying a lot of things that otherwise I wouldn't be doing. Like it doesn't matter, like I can just dance, I can paint, I can, it's just nice. But also it's it's just this is it habitual to like you know, just not accept things, like being in denial? Is it habitual, or
Hmm.
um like what is it?
Hmm. The dream reality feels like it's a separate someone with free will and choice, and hence feels like it's doing this, that, and the other. So it doesn't seem reasonable to that reality for it to subscribe to the possibility that there's no one there and there's no chooser at all, and therefore no choice and free will either. So because there is no one actually located in a human body, there's no one to be anywhere. So this energy that has got itself seemingly, you know, concentrated to a body feels like it's a person, essentially, or at least the nervous system and the body seems to interpret it that way. And in that feels like time is real, and so it feels like I there's an I that is having thoughts and sensations, beliefs, opinions, etc., and it feels or it seems to interpret that it's choosing that stuff, that there's someone in there choosing to
Wow.
to play or to seek, but there is no chooser. There is no one to have choice. So this is already chaotically, timelessly being whatever is happening or appearing to happen.
Wow.
The energy of seeking seems to grow. It seems to grow, of course, to suggest time. It's all part of that makeup of dualism. The dream reality seems to grow. The seeking seems to grow out of the misconception that there's a person that's separate. And
Wow.
every time it takes a step, it's paired up with the total neurotic belief that there's somewhere else to get to.
Oh, wow. Oh my.
So every time it takes a step, it's overlooking immediacy. That's what seems to be. It's like it's out of the misconception. It never takes a right or a wrong turn because it's always imagining that it's going somewhere else, and there simply is nowhere else to get to.
Amazing. Thank you, Alexis.
Thank you.
Ethan's right about the light in your place. I mean, you totally look like you're ready to be taken up into the rapture or something. Is it because it's summer? Like, is there some light in England right now?
No, it's because this is the rapture.
Yes, already.
It's already here.
Yeah.
This is the Pure Land.
Hi, Alexis.
Hey,
There's a pink hue behind you, so the nice pink color behind. So it looks really special. Anyway, what the feeling now is, what is it? I mean, it's obviously the story of the fear of losing control.
oh, well, there never was any control to lose.
Yeah,
So really, it just comes down to energy tensed up
right.
in a body, and the nervous system seems to interpret that that's control. And so it tenses up even more, feeling like there's someone that could hold on tightly.
Mhm.
But it's not control, it's not autonomy at all, it's energy. It's energy being misinterpreted as a driver. That's how it seems. And in the absence of that, it's so obvious that there was never any control. There was never anyone to have control. So then there's no better or worse experience on offer. There's just whatever's appearing to happen, which is effortless. but no one's in there. No one's in a state of effortlessness.
Mm.
Yeah, so there's just the effortlessness of this, with or without energetic tensions or contractions.
So that has been, that's what's held the image of the me in the body.
Well, me is a story really that grows out of the sense of an energetic position or felt sense.
Mm.
Out of that feeling grows stories called me, myself, and I. But then there isn't a me, myself, or I there. Neither is the energy. Neither is the actual energy of being here either. But
There's this fear of, I mean, it's like alien to feel that, I mean, how can I put it? It just feels so alien to the fact that one always thought we're in control. We've always been in control. We're doing this, we're doing that, we're going here, and then not to, although it hasn't been the case, but that's how we've seen it, or that's how I've seen it. So this idea of, wow, where will that take me, or what will it happen, is the fear of, yeah, how will I drive a car, this kind of thing.
well, you never have drove a car. You've never walked up a flight of stairs. You've never even spoke a single word. There was never a you that chose to do anything ever. It's a phantom.
It's a
That I that claims to be in charge here, to be calling the shots and controlling the various millions of functions of the body, is not there. It never was there. It's a phantom. It's non-existent. Complete illusory fairy tale. So there's no sense that anything needs to disappear or change, because already all there is nothing apparently happening. How will I live, or what will happen to the body? There's no one in there already. It's happening. It's apparently happening. Already, without a drive.
I read your poem, Death is a Comedian. Did you write that?
I didn't write it. It got written.
Okay. And I really liked it. Yeah. Okay, now I understand what you said. You didn't write it, but it was written, meaning, okay.
It written itself, so to speak.
Yeah. But through you.
No. Nothing happens through me. There is no me for anything to happen through. Everything is positionlessly uttering.
Okay. But the hand was writing.
There was typing perhaps appearing to happen in an apparent storyline.
Yeah.
That's the anarchy of this, you see. That's the wonder of this. And it's the blasphemy of this as well, wonderfully so, is that no one ever written a symphony. No one ever written Shakespeare's collective works. No one ever did anything. It's complete anarchy. There was never an author. There was never a someone to say, that's mine, I did that, ever, anywhere.
Mm. Mm. So my cat's just come in, so there's no one stroking the cat.
There is no one.
There is no one. And there's no cat?
There's nothing. Catting.
Okay.
It's never going to be figured out. It's never going to be like a moment where suddenly it's known that there's no one. That whole dream reality of knowing anything illusorily stops looking. That's not an event. That's not what's next. That is already. So essentially, this exposes that what you long for is this already. But the illusory predicament is that there is no you to have it. The exposure is that only in the dream does it seem like you overlook this, the I overlooks this by waiting for it in the next apparent moment, the next apparent state, experience, event, or thing that I could relate to and expect or anticipate. I overlook the naturalness of this, the immediacy of this, by waiting for it in the what's next, by looking for it in some place, some when, someone, or something else. In the dream, I perpetuate my illusory existence by seeking for the beloved in the next, in the thing that comes next, somewhere else. The dream can't be with what is when there is only what is. So then the dream isn't actually really happening. It's astoundingly, paradoxically, upside down, inside out, and back to front, that the total raw, simple wonder of this naturalness is already this. It's completely this, totally this, boundlessly this, nothing else other than this. And it's already anarchically, completely, unconditionally, lovingly free. It can't be escaped or evaded, can't be avoided or distracted, can't be suppressed or ignored, can't be navigated, approached, or moved closer to. It is already. This is already what's longed for. Thanks, everyone. Much love.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, Alexis. Bye.
Thank you, Alexis.
Thank you, Alexis. Bye bye, everyone.
Bye.
Thanks. Bye. See you.
Thank you.